Welcome back, everyone. So off camera, I went out with Charlie to try and resolve our Charlie objective, who's a good girl, to discover something on the grounds. And it happened after she barked at a chest that I had not opened recently that had restocked. So we've completed that. And along the way, I found the last 3 pieces of Wanda's journal. So we have now completed the entirety of the collections available to us. And I'll just let you get the contents of these journals. One was the first one, I believe, February 13th here. Agatha was just as surprised as I was when it happened. Those shrines out on the grounds, the blood magic. You're not supposed to just walk right in there. But once again, well, here we are. She told me not to worry, but how can I not worry? Trying to gain the blessing of Ashtur without facing her trial? I didn't even know what I was looking for, really. Just some way I could help. Whatever. At least now I can get into Magik's room when she locks me out. The next one we found was March 13th. Or no, it was March 4th. They stopped tending to this grave some time ago. This was found by the grave of Gregor Marr, our father. I guess I'm the only one that comes out here these days, so I get it. It's so sad, though. It was hundreds of years ago, but I can feel so much sorrow in this place. But a loss like that, a husband and a father, that doesn't just go away. Maybe that's why everything happened the way it did. And the last piece we found was this one from March 13th. When I first came here to work with Agatha, I used to sit in the shadows of the standing stones and meditate. There was a peacefulness here. Maybe it helped me feel a connection to Transia somehow. I don't know. Agatha tells me this was a place that the blood would reach out to the elder gods themselves for guidance. Maybe they can guide me too. So with that, our collection of all the journals is complete, and in fact, all the collections are complete, and maybe the entire abbey is complete. So the only reason we would go out anymore is to collect reagents, which I will do off camera. Anyway, that being said, we have some Superlink stuff to do. We did get a new news repost. Umbazi declares a state of emergency as locusts swarm the African nation, devouring everything in their path. Residents are advised to remain indoors, preferably underground or in fortified shelters until further notice. Robbie Reyes. What the hell? Those bugs are eating everything. Everything? Even people? Logan.
Vixen is saying it's not even the half of it. Entire family's gone.
Nico, any chance that you can, add some protection, just in case? So, ahead of you. We've got anti-bugs dome, black magic locust repellent spell, and I made us invisible to anything with wings. Is it safe for humans? Yeah, of course. Cool. Oh, I forgot about you, Peter. It should be fine, but don't stay outside too much. And we're going to get Ileana to level 5 here, so I'm excited to do this.
I like to come here, away from all the noise.
It is heartwarming that I am not noise to you.
Obviously, you're better than that. Maybe even, my equal.
Let's tease her a little bit.
What was that?
Don't make me say it again.
My hearing is not as good as it used to be. Better be on the safe side and repeat it.
Your hearing is fine.
Something with the air pressure. Strange is still looking into it.
I said you're an equal, okay? Happy now? You're the first I've met that would probably impress even the likes of Mephisto.
That does not sound appealing.
Better to impress the Prince of Lies than to provoke his contempt. What he respects, he also fears. I will never apologize for being comfortable with my darkness, and neither should you.
We like her a lot, and we walk the path of balance. So this is also true, but given our relationship with Nico, which of these would we say? She doesn't need to be told this. I think she likes us because we don't care what other people think.
What do I care what others think? And you should not either. Be proud of who you are.
It's easier to ignore the chorus of stuck-up moralists when you have a friend who doesn't judge you. A friend like you.
I am honored I can be that friend to you, Ileana.
It was an unexpected gift, but one I am happy to receive. When this battle is over, you should come back with me. Join the X-Men.
Yeah, don't you need to be a mutant to join the X-Men?
I do not have any mutant powers. I'm not sure I qualify.
You are more skilled than most of the mutants I met. I'm sure old Xavier will be happy to bend that rule for you. In any case, I hope we can continue fighting side by side in the future. If there is a future, that is.
Ileana, you and the Suns are the future. At least you have given me hope for it.
Don't get too sentimental on me, Hunter. I was just beginning to like you.
Okay. Achievement unlocked. Did we just become best friends? That's a Step Brothers quote. But we've maxed out our friendship with Magik. We've unlocked her challenge mission to get her legendary suit and ability. Here we go. Max friendship level. The Hunter has reached the maximum friendship level with a hero. Reaching maximum friendship with a hero unlocks their Midnight Sun challenge at the Armory. These are special challenge missions for each hero that, when completed, reward the hero with an all-new legendary suit and legendary ability. If the Armory upgrade has not yet been built in the Forge, complete Ghost Rider's Forged in Hellfire research to gain access to the upgrade. Note, the Hunter can still earn friendship experience and prestige friendship levels with this hero to earn further gameplay and cosmetic rewards. That is good to know.
Hello, my sweet girl.
All right, let's go see who's available for a hangout. And some people want to chat with us as well. Looks like the witch has something to say.
Need to unburden, Hunter?
Oh, we completed her request. Right, we got Charlie to
Awesome.
discover
Thanks,
a chest
Hunter.
for us. So we get a key and an epic hunter ability. Let's see what we get. Another Mindbreaker. Okay. So after we build the salvage thing, we're going to salvage some of those cards, I think. Let's see who we've got. We've got Blade, Nico, or Captain Marvel. Let's do a hangout with her. She loves reading, so we're going to do this.
When this is over, we should go skiing.
The two of us?
Oh, I meant the whole team, but sure. Either works for me.
Why ski when you can fly?
I'm not just my powers, Hunter. Sometimes I like to take it slow, just roll with the mountainside. Don't you?
Skiing does sound fun, but we never learned. We were too busy training other skills.
Oh, I will try skiing if you do not mind teaching me.
That's the spirit. Maybe ski instructor is my backup career. We'll start on the bunny slopes. I'll teach you pizza and french fries. There'll be a thermos of hot cocoa waiting for you.
I do not want to hold you back.
Oh, you're fine. We'll take it at your pace. I enjoy slowing down, remember?
Okay. Now, for a gift. Gothic, no. Meat, no. Premium MRAs, these are for Steve. That's for Logan. That's for Ileana. The unauthorized biography of Captain Marvel. I don't think she would like this if she's pending litigation. That might be for someone else, probably Blade. Scientifically minded readers. Calming Your Inner Demon. Iron Man fanfic. I'm not sure we have a gift that's specifically good for her. She might like the Muay Thai. She might like this. You know, she was in the Air Force. She might actually like this.
Whoa! I've been looking for something just like this.
Oh, fantastic. She did like it. Okay. And we got +2 to Fortitude. Health granted as block, so up to 14%. Very nice. And she's getting closer to level 5 there. That's really good. We also need to work on Peter and Doctor Strange. give her
I will
another
see if I
pet.
can find you a treat later.
Ooh, yeah, I'd love to get some treats. Okay, now for tonight, I think we're done. There is someone who wants to chat with us. Let's see who that is. Caretakers in the chapel. All right, so we seem to get a lot of frame drops and lag in the chapel. Let's see if that happens again. I think it probably will.
Damn. Amy Hempel gets my soul.
I guess she's listening to music.
That was a worthy hangout.
Yeah, see,
It's been so long since I've prayed. I'm afraid I forgot how. Maybe you can help me find my way a little better?
something about the chapel causes slowdown. Maybe it's all the lighting effects. I don't know. But let's talk to Sarah here.
It has been a while since I have seen you here, Sarah.
I guess when you live forever, places of worship take on a different significance. It doesn't seem so important to turn to a high power when you're not faced with the inevitability of death. But now, death, to even us immortals, is becoming an inescapable inevitability. So here I am, asking for guidance. But the Elder Gods are long gone. Only whispers of their power remain. So I've been sitting here quietly, trying to listen to whatever advice they have to offer. If any.
So, faced with the apocalypse, she's turning to whatever remnants of the gods there might be, looking for guidance. I think this is the answer. For the hunter, take matters into our own hands, face our destiny, confront the challenge, and win.
Well, I do not think they would advise you to sit here and wonder about what they would or would not say. They would want you to act.
Yes, but act how? Perhaps I should be asking Agatha. She would know better than I on what to do. Her spirit has only made herself known for one night, and she's already done more to heal the wounds of this team than I have in 6 months.
I think asking Agatha is a great idea.
I think asking Agatha for guidance is a wonderful idea.
It's good to have her back, if only in spirit. It almost feels like we're a family again. If we survive, I hope to learn more soft skills from her. She was always the more maternal one out of the two of us.
I will not argue with you there. Well, I should leave you to your prayers.
Let's hope someone answers them. Thank you, Hunter, but I'd like to be left alone to my thoughts now.
Okay. So, let's get some rest. We're healing up from this injury that we took. And we're going to need to send some heroes out on a general mission. But we've also unlocked the challenge mission for Ileana, so I definitely want to do that. Okay, let's see. A hero op was completed. We have stuff to analyze at the forge. Let's take a quick look at the mission table.
Don't tell me. Red Skull's plans for Wundagore monorail.
Close. Red Skull dug them back in World War II, but where they go, well, we're not sure. Yet.
There are some hints in Crossbone's data that a few of the tunnels might even be older.
How much do we trust Crossbone's data?
I trust it enough to investigate and launch reconnaissance. Up for a little smash and grab, Logan?
Ah, I see where this is going. It's a cannonball special. Except that you're throwing me at a whole mountain.
We know you're strong enough to take it.
Want in on the action, Steve?
Negative. I need to poke around Crossbone's hard drive. There's still encryption I can't crack.
Maybe it's spicy love letters from Crossbones to Sin? She's Red Skull's daughter or granddaughter or something. Anyone sharing a family tree with Red Skull is bad news. Dating Crossbones is proof of that pudding.
That's right. I wonder what kind of murder sonnets those two deranged lovebirds wrote to each other. But while it would make some titillating nightmare fuel, we have bigger fish to fry.
There's an episode.
And it's a
episode
big
title
old
for you.
doozy of a fish. Something called Project Gottmortar.
Based on my limited German, that sounds promising.
Agreed. Only it could be nothing. Red Skull doled out fancy names left and right. I think the answer's here, in Crossbones' data.
What we do know is that these tunnels go somewhere. And Hydra's hiding something. Something potentially big.
Well, that's more context than I normally get for potential suicide missions. Into the Hydra nest we go.
Okay, so we have some idea of what our next story mission is going to be.
Hope you're not afraid to get dirty, Hunter. If we're really going into those tunnels underneath Mount Wundagore, get ready for some good old-fashioned grime and slime.
Are you saying the Red Skull did not value comfort?
The guy was a Nazi whose head was the color of an inflamed big toe. I doubt he was trucking in lacy throw pillows down there.
I will adjust my expectations.
The map we have is pretty loose, but luckily, you're gonna have me leading the way. So don't worry about getting stuck or lost.
Okay. I wasn't worried about getting stuck or lost anyway. But we have confidence in him as well, so we'll be right behind him.
If you are confident you know where to go, then I will be right there beside you.
Smart, Hunter. Real smart. Trust me and we'll get in and out of there before Hydra knows what's up.
With any luck, we will learn the Skull's secrets quickly.
Yeah. It'll be good to see what the old bonehead was up to.
You talk as though you knew him.
It's not like we traded punches or anything, but I was in Canadian intelligence during the war. The Skull was definitely on our radar. As nasty as you'd expect. Obsessed with the occult.
And this Project Gottmortar?
That's new to me. Hopefully it lives up to its name. I'd hate to go all the way down there and find out it's just a regular old mortar.
One does not simply walk into mortar, Logan. Yeah, he likes telling jokes. She's not super comfortable with humor. It's pretty rare that she kind of finds out or finds a good opportunity to tell the joke. So I think she will meet his comments with seriousness.
Something tells me whatever we find down there will be worth the effort.
Oh yeah? What's telling you that? Voices in your head?
Pure instinct.
Whatever it is, I hope we can get it out of there. I don't want to spend more time in those tunnels than I have to.
On that, we can agree.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go. I tell you, there's nothing better than a bunch of spooky tunnels.
All right, so the new story mission is available in Transia. Required is the Hunter and Wolverine. Now, the Hunter is seriously injured, so we're not going to do this for a couple of days. In the meantime, epic credits are good. Essence is good. An intel cache is okay. We're kind of okay for intel at the moment. What else have we got here? An artifact that we don't need. And a blueprint that we don't need. So it's either going to be credits or essence. So Nico or Blade. I think probably we'll go for the credits. We'll do another Blade mission, assuming he's not injured. Yeah, this is not locked. Okay. So we'll probably do Operations Assault here. Raid a site where Hydra supplies are stored in self-destructing chests. Okay. And what's the special here? For a blueprint? We probably don't want that. What about this? No special there. Okay. So, we'll go back over to Ops here.
As requested.
And we got a nice modded epic card for the Scarlet Witch here. For 2 turns, allies near the Scarlet Witch gain 1 resist at the end of the turn, and we gain +1 moves this turn. So that's good.
If we had some rookies, I'd say send them out for the experience.
That's
But I
quite
think
a good
we're past
card.
That.
Because, and I did find out I did finally look up and find out how the shove thing works. Basically, you get to shove once per turn, and it consumes a move. So you can move first, and then as long as you complete that move by doing some sort of action, you can then shove from another hero or whatever position you end up with. So I really like this because it lets her move into position near her allies or move into ally near her. We all gain resist at the end of the turn. I'm not sure if she does, but her allies do. And then we still have a move for a shove or an environmental. That's a really nice card for her. Okay. Scarlet Witch was fully ready to protect She-Hulk, but it turns out Titania didn't come to fight. I was powerless too once, and I hated it. I figured you could use the support, and when this gamma nonsense is fixed, I'll beat you fair and square. Okay. Someone else we need to start getting cards for is Tony. I don't take him out on a lot of missions, and so his deck is really weak at the moment, and he might end up in a story mission where we have to use him. So I'm concerned about his deck, and we are going to put him on one of these missions. All right, Power of Attorney. Actually, we'll do this after we go to the Forge, just in case his being on an op kind of causes
Hunter.
problems for using the Forge or interacting.
Straight into the demon's lair we go.
I do think we're out of the ability to craft cure cards, which is the one I want. Yeah, this is out of stock for 2 days. Okay. Let's go to the Forge.
I'm quite pleased with these results.
We have a new combat item available, Utility Belt. Select a hero, draw 2 of their cards for free. That's actually fantastic for someone like Blade to get his Let Him Bleed card or to get quick cards or something. I mean, free card draw is great. And specifying which hero is also really strong. Having a team is nice, but sometimes it's better to go it alone. That way, you're the only one that gets hurt. So we get one of these for free, and we can also craft them. That's really great. We've got a few more researches before we're kind of done with that. This one, we would need to do another mission with Scarlet Witch. We need to upgrade some Nico stuff here. Upgrade Iron Man stuff. Craft an epic Ghost Rider ability to get the Obsidian Thame. When the next card is played, discard the rest of the hand instead. So you keep the card you're about to play and discard the rest of your hand instead. I'm not sure about that one. Hero ops gain bonus hero requirements and rewards. That could be good. Hero challenges available on every mission. So these are starting to get into the not super great, I'm like not super excited about them kind of area. We're not going to probably fulfill all of these requirements anytime soon. So I guess I'll just do these just to have them done. Let's go to Gamma Coil Analysis.
How's it going, boss? Nice. Brought me the good stuff. Sometimes, I even impress myself.
Okay, so we've got 2 modded cards. We've got a Banish here. Replace an enemy with a drop until next turn. That's great to get some damage off the field, but it is expensive. What does the upgrade do? Replace an enemy or ally with a drop until next turn. So if somebody's really wounded or vulnerable, we can replace them with a drop. I'm not sure about that card. The redraw is nice, but it's so expensive. We have one of these. If we upgrade it... Yeah, this is a good card. It's just you have to get bleeding going first, and that depends on drawing the right card. I might take this. Kick, knockback, gains 69 block. We already have a kick plus in here. It's not modded.
Another magical mystery box.
I think I'm going to take this, because gaining block on anyone is good. We've got a Reaper card. We own one of these, so we could get the upgrade here. On KO, gain 1 strengthened. So that's a turn starter. And then Witch Storm, we reduce the cost. I like that quite a bit. We're still having trouble using bleed. This is huge, though. Consume all bleed on the target to deal remaining damage. So if we have like 3 bleed stacked on someone, it's like 200 plus damage. That is a good card. We could craft this, however. What we don't have set up yet is the... we could build it in the yard, but we haven't actually set up the modding station in the training yard. So we don't have a way to move mods around. This one's not that strong. This one is. And then of these two cards... I think Nico's deck is a little lighter than Blade's at the moment, so we'll take Witchstorm. And then we've unlocked Ilyana's challenge, Child of Darkness. A unique tactical challenge to test Hunter's skill in combat. Complete the objective to earn Hunter's Midnight Sun suit and legendary combat ability. Oh, that's the one we already did. And here's the one for Ilyana. All right. So let's do this right now. All right, objective, Demon Child. Acquire and use the Dark Child card to survive the enemy attacks. Infinite card plays, redrawn move disabled. Challenge failed if magic is defeated on the enemy turn. Okay, so we need to survive the enemy attacks. So, Dark Child. Gain 1 invulnerable, taunt all enemies, and exhaust. Alright. So we gotta find a way to kill this guy, get his card, and still have... and be able to play it. We've got 4 of these guys. They're all the same guys. Incarnation of Memory. And they're all targeting magic. We've got Soul Blast, Trapdoor, Kick, Limbo's Grasp, Limbo Portal, Quick Soul Slash. All right. Now, she doesn't have her passive, so we're not going to get another Limbo Portal. We can't move. So, the one thing we're definitely going to do... Well, actually, I don't know if we want to do this. Killing them, we don't care about. This does generate heroism, however. But we don't need any heroism. I don't know whether we actually play this card or not. So, on screen, we do have... a vulnerable... if we knock a unit into this, and then we have weak if knocked into this. So we want to find a way, first of all, to knock this guy into this, right? And we want to do as much damage as possible. So ideally, we slam one of these guys into him through the portal into that. That would be kind of a good opener. Since we can't move, we could use Trapdoor to move, for example, this guy over here. And then we use... that's Forceful Knockback, or Kick. So, if we want to move this guy through a portal into that to get him vulnerable, we probably just want to use Kick. Alright, so... the last time we did this, it was kind of a puzzle. We had to restart a couple times. So let's just start trying things and see what we can make happen. We only have the one portal, but I think we need to... I don't see any way other than using a portal to knock this guy into the vulnerable thing so that we can damage him enough to get his card. Let's start with this. Actually, hold on. Where do we want him to end up? Because we can kind of position where around this he will be. We want him as close to these two, I think, as possible, maybe? Or no, we want him between us. Wherever he ends up, we're going to need to move an enemy and then kick them into him. All right, let's start with this and see how it goes. Let's kick him through. Okay, so he's now vulnerable, and he took 25 points of damage. I wonder if we should have used this, because we did push him through a portal. That would have done 15 more. You know what? Well, yeah, I'm going to restart this and do that. Let's use that card first. Okay, so we're going to use this first to get the extra damage. Then we portal here. kick him through to make him vulnerable. $30 plus 10, that's much better. That's 40 instead of 25. All right, now we've got knockback and quick. I wonder if we screwed that up, because if we could have positioned him to be able to hit him into the wall, this could do some damage to him. But no, we're going to need to use two... We're going to need to use 2 knockbacks here. So the only other thing I can think of is to now... So these do 10 each. So if I move him... Can I move him behind any of these guys? No, not really. How close can I get him? I can get him... I can get him there. Can I, if I do that, can I then kick someone into him? So now, can I forceful knockback you into you? I can. Okay. Then I move him again somewhere else that I can use knockback with this quick card, because he's down to 40. This will put him at 30. Oh, I can knock him into this for 10. Does that work? What if we move you right here? Hang on. If she does this, she ends up there. So we want him to be kind of like right here. Let's do this instead and just move him right to the edge like that. That does 10. Okay. Then she uses this, which is an environmental. That's 15. What does he have left? He has 10 left. So can we get the knockback here? Oh, no, we can't. It's not enough. Okay, so I missed something. This is only going to do 5. Maybe if I had slammed him into him, it would have worked. Yeah, it's not enough. I think we started out right. All right, let's try it again. So I think we definitely need to start with Limbo's Grasp. Then we Limbo Portal here. We're going to move him after. Yeah, we kick him into that. Okay. We move him over here. Now I wonder if... Well, we just use this, right? And then what's the most damage we can get on him with forceful knockback here? Is there a way to get more? No, see, it doesn't matter whether he hits the wall or hits this guy. It's the same amount of damage. So I must be missing something, because I think we're going to have the same problem here. Maybe if I forcefully knocked him back into this, it would do more than 10 damage? I'm not sure. So we do that. Right. Then we move him again. Now he has 10 health left. Yeah, so it sort of doesn't matter whether we slam this guy into him or slam him into something. It's not enough damage. Maybe I use the quick card first. He's got 3 health left. Maybe I save kick until after he's vulnerable. Maybe that's how I do it. Okay, let's try that. Because, yeah, this does damage and knockback. This, okay, I think that's it. So Limbo's Grasp. Portal. Quick Soul Splash. And that should give us the extra damage we need to finish the puzzle. Okay, so now he's vulnerable. We trapdoor him over here. Yeah, this should do it. Okay. Blow this up. Forceful knockback. And we move him and kick him. And the kick does 15 because he's vulnerable. And the knockback kills him. There we go. Got it. And we play Darkchild. Gain 1 invulnerable, taunt all enemies. What a cool card. Objective complete. Very cool. Another cool puzzle mission. I like those quite a lot. Okay. Let's take a look at that card and see what the upgrade is and whether we want to craft it right away. I think we'll definitely... Gather's nice. But yeah, I think we'll take Darkchild instead. And then let's look at the card. What is the upgrade? Gain 1 counter. Oh, that is so good. Alright, we're going to craft that immediately.
A task for us?
I've never made anything quite like this before.
All right. So that takes care of the forge. New combat item available at the bench. Right, we got 2 of those, I think. We can now craft the utility belt. 10 10 skillet? Sure, let's draw one of, let's make one of these.
This should be useful.
We have one of these. 2 marked to all enemies targeting them. That's also really good. We could use another vampiric essence.
This will do nicely.
Helpful for blade. A nanite edge.
Always better to be prepared.
Blessed blade is nice.
All set.
Okay. Got a couple cards built. Let's head out to the training yard.
Now,
Oh, someone needs help.
clear your mind.
Nico. Let's see what she wants.
Hey, can I ask a favor?
Purchase and equip a new Hunter hairstyle for 400 gloss and a Hunter critical chance. Sure, that is easy enough to do. Let's take a look.
I like those colors before they were cool.
The faux hawk is kind of cool. Some of these are a bit weird. Volume, long ponytail, half up, medium straight. The tousled bob looks good. I like that. Windswept fringe. Caesar. Pixie. High fade. Faux hawk. Natural buzz cut. No hair. So we'll go with the tousled bob. Yeah, we'll wear that for a while. Neat.
Awesome. Thanks, Hunter.
Okay. It's a different look for our hunter. It's interesting. We'll wear that for a while. All right. So for this mission, in terms of yard upgrades, what do we have? We have the Crucible. We need more credits for this. But this is add or reroll random mods on upgraded hero abilities. That could be really strong. It's probably expensive to do in addition to being expensive to build, but we probably need to focus on credits for a bit and get this built. And then I don't need the threat room. But for abilities, now we're going on a blade mission.
Don't stress it too much.
I think we will send... We'll send one strong hero with him. So it'll be Blade and Stephen Strange. And then we'll send one weak hero to kind of get them some cards from the coil thing and get them some experience. So in terms of weak heroes, we have Iron Man, we have Wanda, we have Wolverine starting to be a little bit stronger. Nico's a little underpowered as well. Cap's looking a little bit better. I think we'll send Wanda because she's well rested. She'll gain, all heroes gain 1 resistant mission start. That's very nice. So we're going to send out Blade with Doctor Strange and Wanda. Let's take a look at what we can upgrade for them. We already have, I believe, an upgraded Agamotto's Gaze. Now, this card does have a mod on it. Give drawn attacks plus 35 damage until played or discarded.
I think we've got something for everyone.
On redraw, so the mod that we have is on redraw gain 70 block. And the one we have is not, I think I will do this.
An enhanced spell. Most welcome.
And then for Wanda, what did we get? We got a couple things we can upgrade for her. All right, that makes that much more useful.
The chaos
more
magic
damage.
power grows.
Chaos Field. For 2 turns. Gather, gain resist, and recover health. Okay, we'll do that for sure.
A welcome enhancement.
Unleashed. We'll do that.
I feel the energy flow.
And Hex Charge. Target an enemy to explode at the start of their next turn. If KO'd, they explode for 144 damage. Not as sure about that one. That seems... Unless you have a ranged way to kill somebody and they're next to someone, I'm not sure that's worth upgrading. Okay, let's do training. Or daily sparring, rather. So we'll do it with somebody who's going on this mission. So, Strange. We're Strange. He already has training. Wanda already has training. We can do Strange because I'd like to do it on him, but he's already done it. We'll do it on Strange for the friendship.
Even a sorcerer supreme can't rest on...
And he gets a stat boost. Maximum health recovered at the start of each turn. Very nice. Okay. Vaulting deals increased damage. Okay. So now it is time to, I think, unless we can go on a Haven, with somebody that we want to go on a haven with? Who's around?
I'm
Got
giving you the benefit
Nico.
of the doubt this time.
Who does Blade's vampire hunting tech? He could use an upgrade.
Peter.
After this round, it's time to focus on legs.
Robbie. Anyone hanging out at the pool? No. So I don't think we can do a haven right now, it looks like. Unless we can maybe take one of these guys. Oh, we could go with Wolverine.
There we go. Fun.
Or Steve. I think a haven with either of them is fine. If we look at their friendship levels,
If I were a Hydra mastermind, I'd keep secret labs.
Steve is at 2, Wolverine is at a low 2. So we probably want to do Steve and focus on trying to max him out before the end of the game. I do like Wolverine too. If we get them both to 3, they start getting passive, so maybe we'll take Wolverine.
Hunter,
Let's
got
talk
any
to
concerns?
Steve.
You're headed into unsecured tunnels beneath Mount Wundagore with Wolverine as your guide. I'd understand if you've got some worries.
We understand why he's not joining us. He told us. This information, I think, surprisingly, she does trust it. I think she understands what happened to Crossbones at the end of his life in that last moment in a way that Steve doesn't. I think Steve's got too much history. I think she saw what really happened there. So surprisingly, I think she's okay with the information and the mission.
I have full faith in Wolverine, and I can handle myself. We will be fine, no matter what we find in those tunnels.
That is some A+ courage you're displaying, Hunter. You and Logan will make us all proud.
What was Logan saying about someone named Sin?
Ah, yes. She's a member of Red Skull's family. I've tangled with her a few times. She's a chip off the old block. Minus the giant Red Skull, of course.
Do you think she knows about this Project Gottmortar?
I have no doubts. I caught her trying to raid a museum for some of Red Skull's artifacts. If Crossbones was going to give his intel to anyone besides Lilith, it would have been her.
But he did not. He gave it to you.
Right. And that leaves us little choice. If we don't find this Project Gottmortar, it's only a matter of time before Sin does. Good luck out there.
It sounds like Sin is a villain we might end up meeting. He has something else to say?
Crossbones underwent a change of heart. I'm not sure what to think about the grotto. It's not big enough to swim laps. Its only real purpose is for lounging and soaking up the sun.
Yeah, she hasn't done a lot of lounging either. But I think she recognizes that rest and relaxation are important. Training is important, but we don't... A pool that you can't swim laps in is still valuable.
From what I understand, it reminds Robbie and Nico of home.
As long as it isn't distracting to the team, I guess we can chalk it up to morale building. No need to pass on my griping. I get enough Cap hates the water jokes. I don't. Not really. What I hate is losing decades of my life to the sea. But if it means I'm still around to do my part, I can't hate it too much.
Okay. And let's do a quick haven with Wolverine here. Build some friendship with him. What would he like? Bird watching, mushroom hunting, picnic, painting. He might like mushroom hunting. He's got a great sense of smell.
You need to go easier on Sarah, kid.
What brought that up?
I've seen how you are together. You're always circling each other, waiting for the other one to pounce.
Yeah. I feel like we've been pretty tolerant towards Sarah. I don't know that she's doing the same.
I do not want to fight her, but she does not give me a choice in the matter.
Well, yeah, you ran into her the day after you died. For her, you were gone for centuries. I don't think you understand how much your death affected her, and neither of you get how much your resurrection brought it all back. When you run into someone you thought was gone for years, learning otherwise can produce some intense feelings.
Yeah, that does sound like he's speaking from experience. And I guess we understand his point. But we're here to spend time with him and get to know him better. Let's dig in a little bit.
Where is this coming from, Logan? This is not entirely about Sarah.
I've lived way too long. For nearly a century, Victor Creed, Sabretooth, has been a bitter enemy. But I've lost count of the times we've fought side by side. I'm not asking you to forget your history, but it doesn't always need to be a fight to the death.
Okay. And then, legendary... Yeah, Root Beers of Canada. This is definitely for him.
If I didn't know better, I'd think you read my mind.
So he absolutely loves mushroom hunting. We had a good conversation, and he loved the root beers. Very good. That did not quite push him up to level 3, but that's okay. Last thing we do before we go on the mission is we're going to send Tony out to get a card.
Hero work?
Power of Attorney Epic. Daredevil sent a message. We weren't the only ones keeping tabs on Hydra's smuggling routes. Meet me behind the old church in Hell's Kitchen. Be sure to send someone with stamina. I'm expecting a drawn-out fight.
If I had time, I'd take care of these myself. But I have been accused of hogging the ball before.
He's too low level. These are both level 17. Who can we send? I don't want to send Steven or Wolverine right now. So if we do a mission and the Hunter levels up, it should drag everybody else up a little bit. We might need to start taking Tony out on missions, though. I'm not sure. All right, let's hold off on this, and let's go do our op.
I'm here if you need me.
Okay, Operations Assault for credits and a gamma coil. Hold on, what was the challenge? A common blueprint, we don't need that. All right, so we're going to take Doctor Strange and Scarlet Witch. And then for our items, we've got Cure, Heal, and Taunt. I don't know that we want Taunt, and the Lesser Healing Salve's not great either. I always want to take one of these cards. Critical could be nice for the rest of the mission. And then the Nanite Edge is good too. Apply 2 bleed for 1 turn in case we don't pull that card that we need. We could still use the finisher card. All right. Let's go with this this team comp and see what we can get done. So Blade and Doctor Strange should be able to carry the mission if Wanda's cards don't come out very good. And if we get a chance, we'll use her.
Hydra forces are transferring some of their equipment out of this area, and you have a chance to intercept it.
I'm thinking right now, I might not have edited their decks before we headed out here with the new stuff. I'm not entirely sure.
You'll have to move quickly if we're going to recover any of their equipment.
Okay, let's see what we've got here.
Do this.
She's got 1 resist. They all do. We start with 4 heroism. And they all can resist 1 attack. All right, so we've got 2 of these guys soulbound. Minion. A minion here. Then we've got the splitter guy, who's dangerous. We've got these 2 dogs. We've got a Hydra officer. He does debuffs. And an elite. Okay. And then we have a slide, a throw, a drop. So one thing we could do is we could start with these drops. So like Steven, for example, could drop this. He could hit these 3. That's probably really good. The splitter will split, though. He could also drop this on these 2. No, he can only get... He can get those 2. And then he would be in position to slide. I wonder... If we split this guy, could we get both of these and finish at least one of those in this turn? I think we could. What do we have? We have a quick strike. We have a hero combo we could play. We have 2 hero combos. If we play this, cards in our hand gain 78 damage until they're played or discarded. That's another really great way to open here. So we could use this combo on this guy, and he would be down to, like, easy kill mode. Who else has around 300 health? If we use all 4 of our starter heroism, we can take out somebody really good with the combo and get these, get this 78 bonus to strike, quick strike. I'm not sure how it applies to these. And we have 2 redraws and 3 items and a move. I think we will start with this on the splitter. So this is Blade and Scarlet Witch. Let's do it.
Go.
Oh, it's Blade and Doctor Strange. That's a cool one. I haven't seen Doctor Strange's combo. So he runs over there.
Demons is forced to rely upon hired hands occasionally.
All right. So we've got 2 card plays left. If I play this, I could, if we move him over somehow, I could give us all 2 resist. Let's see. Give hero cards in your hand 42 damage for the rest of the mission. That's also good. So what have we got? We've got 114 damage quick strike. So we could take out... That's kind of a waste on him, though. On all the minions, really. 114. Not really enough for anybody else, but they might... Oh, this is chain 3. 50% chance to apply bleed. So his bleed does something like 70 damage. So 180. What could we do here? We haven't touched these 2. They're probably going to link somebody else in, which is not great. You know what? If we play Blessings of the Vishanti, this gains 42 damage, and we chain 3. And we'll have enough heroism. So if we drop this, we can get it on 3 of them from him. I think right along that line, we could take out him, those 2 minions, and do, what, 180 damage to her. Then we chain 3, 150, 150. That should be enough to finish them. So I think we're going to do that. So we do that.
Aid me in my fight.
Then we use the heroism to drop this on these 3. Just like that.
Watch and learn, my friends.
To restore our strength.
Then we use Blade here. Is she under 156? She is. So we can chain 1, 2, and 3. Now, before we do that, we do have a quick strike. So we can take out somebody with 156. Probably he's the best target. We have a minion over there that we can kill with this if we generate some heroism. 156 damage is a lot. We could probably take him out with a shove. But we probably... Yeah, one or the other of these has to be a shove. If we use this, we have to kill somebody. So this does 156 damage. It feels like a waste using this to kill one of these. Is there anyone we can get down under 156 somehow with like a shove or... Let's see. We can't shove him into anybody. If we shove him and don't kill him, we'll get... Let's just take a look at this. If we shove you, we can shove you into him. That gets the KO and does a little bit of damage on him. How much does he have? 185? Could that potentially get him down there? Maybe. Maybe that would be enough. Let's do this. If it doesn't work, we'll use the quick strike on the other minion. Alright, where are you at? Oh, it is gonna work. Excellent. Alright, so we take him out.
Come get it.
Okay.
Give the mother my regards.
Hard plea refunded. Now we can strike for 1, 2, 3.
Watch close. And I thought Man-Thing was ugly.
That's really great. I'm really, really happy with how that played out. That starting heroism was fantastic. And then we'll come over here and... Oh, this minion's just out of range. Okay, that's too bad. So Scarlet Witch is going to take 3 hits here. Or 4 hits here. That's kind of crappy. She does have 1 resist. In terms of items, we've got Cure, Critical, or Bleed. Can we take them out with this? Yeah, we can take one of them out and put some damage on. I don't see another way to do that much damage or to take out more than one of them. So we're going to do this.
By the will of God.
And now we have all 3 key cards. I do wish we had a taunt. So Scarlet Witch is going to resist 1 attack, but she's going to take 2 hits. All right, that's not too bad. And then do we want to redraw anything? Probably this card. I don't see us building up all of that heroism next turn. That's probably a better card. Chaos Field is also good. We don't have our move, but we could use it next turn. All right, so we're going to get reinforcements here, but we have all 3 key cards. So we can play through the rest of the mission pretty straightforward. That was a great first turn.
For the mother!
Ouch.
For victory!
I barely felt that one.
Okay, she didn't get wounded, so that's good. She does have vulnerable, so we need to watch out for that.
Haven't lost interest yet.
They've armed one of the crates. It's going to explode if you don't get that key.
All right. So what showed up? We got 1 heroism from his passive. She's vulnerable. They're all targeting... No. Targeting Blade, Blade. Blade, Blade. And... So none of them are targeting Wanda. That's good. Targeting Blade. These 2 are minions. Which one is which? That's... We have red, blue, and yellow. So that's blue. And that's red. So this one is yellow. So that's not green. That's yellow. All right. So we probably want to play that card. Probably. Allies near her gain resist at the end of the turn. So Blade's right here. If we have Steven come over, we can use his move to get here, or we could have him use the yellow key card. He's not close enough. So do we want? How do we want to use the move is the question. I feel like if we have him... Where does he end up? He doesn't move at all. The other thing we could do is we could have her... Yeah, she can't... We'd have to move her here. Can she shove this guy to his death, maybe? And then somehow... No. I kind of think it's worth... Well... I'd love to use the move to take out these two minions, though, is the problem. What about this? Somebody... No, nobody can do that. And again, if we have Steven move with the yellow key card, he ends up too far away again. We don't have a lot of cards here. We kind of need to use this. So I think, as much as it hurts, I think we have to redraw both these cards. Savage, Axe of Anger, Rumus, 127, 180. 180 is not enough to kill any of these guys, except maybe him. Let's redraw Axe of Anger, Rumus, and see what we get. Detonate. We don't have any explosives on the board, so we'll redraw this. Alright, there's some life steal for Blade that he doesn't need. It's also a damage card. These are not great. These are not great cards. So we could play both of these if we play Chaos Field first. But I don't know about that. So if we use our move to take out these two, they're targeting Blade. So then we have Blade, Blade, and Blade, and one on Steven. So maybe it's okay if Steven doesn't get the resist here. Because I think we have to take these two out. So let's start by having him shove him into him and get those KOs. Clear those guys out. Okay.
Find a new line of work, friend.
Now, what's left on the field? This. We could drop that on him. That takes him down really low like that guy. Then we could, what? We'd save lifesteal for next turn. We could savage either this guy or the dog. Would we have... All right, so we're definitely going to do Chaos Field here. I wish we could move her as part of this card. I think the upgraded version gets the move, right? So we're going to give him 2 resist at the end of our turn. So he'll have 3, and he'll be fine. Okay. I hope he doesn't have to be in here to gain it. Maybe he does. So then we should take out the dog instead. So that we stay within... Because if he does this, he's going to move. But if he does this, he stays where he is. Please tell me you're in the field.
Whatever gets the
Yeah, he
job
should
done.
still be there. All right. So he should get 2 resist, which would give him 3. So he'll block that attack and that attack. Steven's going to take a hit from this guy. But first, he's going to drop a pole on him. That's 180. That's 90. Yeah, okay. We're going to drop a pole on this guy first.
Prepare yourselves.
He should be easy to take out next turn, especially if we can actually draw some good cards. And then we're going to have Steven use the yellow key card to retrieve this item.
You've
Very
secured
nice.
one of the crates. See if you can't get the others.
Items, we have a cure, we have critical, or we have bleed. I don't think we need to use those right now. So blade should be fine. Steven's going to take 1 hit from this guy.
We serve until the end.
And he resisted because he had 1 from the start of the mission. Very nice. Oh, he got corrupted, though. That's not good.
You're mine.
So he's corrupted and weak, but he is not damaged.
Armed Gamma on the move.
Okay.
Your sacrifice will be remembered.
Okay.
I haven't lost their interest yet.
What was that?
Another of the crates is armed to detonate. Get
That was
to
her
that
passive.
card.
What did that do? Wrong place, wrong time. 25% chance to debuff a random enemy near her each turn. Okay. And then she's still got Chaos Field, so allies near her gain resist. Alright. So both of them are in his range unless we KO him. What's he got? He's a minion? Okay. So we could... I think we just have to move away from him and let him kill himself. What else do we have on the board? This guy and this guy. I definitely think we start by having Wanda kind of move to the middle of the field and shove this guy into him. That takes 2 off the board.
That could have been so much worse.
Now, we need heroism, and then we need to use stake to move him. His stake is only going to do 80 damage, though. What else can we do? Or we could move him with the red key card. Maybe that's the better play. Let's have him do that. Okay, there we go.
You've secured one of the crates. See if you can't get the others.
Now, he's corrupted and weak. If we want, we could use the cure card on him. Let's see, what else do we have? We have Hexbolt, Chain 1, give all Hexbolt cards +1 chain. Or Unleashed, increase the size of her area abilities by 40% for 2 turns. So that would be really great to give him resist. He's attacking Scarlet Witch. These 2 are attacking Steven. The other option is to use this right now to stop reinforcements and just deal with what we have left. This is going to generate 2. I think we play this. And then we bind maybe him. Stake. We don't want to use stake right now, and he's at full health, so I'm going to redraw this. Yeah, there's make him bleed. Draws 2 cards. The next 3 blade cards apply bleed. So we only have 2 cards left. This would generate heroism and might draw a card that could be good. But might not. I think maybe we start next turn with this after this stuff wears off. So he's going to blow up. We don't care about that. And then attacking Steven, who's full, is not great, but okay. Plus, if we increase this size, he'll get 2 resist. So he'll reject both of those. And then the real problem is this guy. So I think we bind him so that he can't attack the witch. So let's do Unleashed.
Strength of
Very nice. And then we use Crimson Bands on him, but that moves him out of the range. Gosh darn it. That's so frustrating. Why would it do that? And then we have no move. Why would it move him back so far, though? What else could we do? Hexbolt, make him bleed. We could do a redraw. We're not going to play this. Let's redraw it. Let's see what else we get. Reaper. Consume all bleed on the target to deal remaining bleed damage. So, yeah, these 2 together would be great if we could draw them at the right times in combat, which we can't. She's going to take a hit from him unless we bind him. Does he have any resist on right now? He does not. She's really hurt. If we do this, we use up all our heroism. And we don't have a move left. Do we have a taunt? Recovery. Critical. So the question is, do we bind this guy and save her from a wound or possible KO and take 2 hits from them? They're corrupted. So, but that's going to happen anyway. We can't use that. Where's the blue thing? We could do this. That prevents reinforcements. And just kind of let her take a turn. Let her take a hit from him. He shouldn't do 147 damage. So she might take a wound, but she shouldn't get KO'd. And actually, if we use this card and come over here, maybe there's some way to slide this somehow against him. I'm not sure. But I think this is the better play for the overall mission. So we're going to do this. And then we'll take a look at what we can slide here.
And let's get you home.
So if it hits her, that's bad. So the only thing we could do is that. We do have the 2 heroism, so he could what? He could come over here somehow. Can't do anything with that. Where does he end up if he throws this? He doesn't move? I suppose that's a better use of 1 heroism. So that's going to do 90 damage. This is 2 for 90 damage. And we're only hitting 1. We don't have a move. Yeah. I think we'll do this. And it looks like he doesn't move. He stays in the circle there. I think he's in the circle. Yeah, he's kind of not. What about if you do this? Do you move into this? Yeah, there he's definitely in the circle. So actually, I will do this. I have to make sure he gets these resists.
A moment of preparation.
Kind of a waste of a heroism, but we ensure he gets 2 resist at the end of the turn here. All right, so the big problem is he's going to hit her, and she's going to take a big chunk of damage. Might get wounded or injured, but she shouldn't get KO'd.
Engaging target.
You must want to get rid of me quick.
That's bad, but it's not the worst that could have happened.
Just wait until it's my turn.
Not easily distracted, eh?
All right, so he's corrupted, which is really bad. Blade is also corrupted. So we have to defeat these remaining enemies. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 on the board. No heroism to work with. What cards do we have? Damage each enemy near her. That damages the 2 of them for 72. We could make this critical. There's only those 3 enemies. So this might be a good card. 1 card play, 1 damage. Knockback and quick. That could be good for a finisher. Apply 2 marked to every enemy with bleed for free. So this would be, I don't think this would be a gamble. We'd be trying to get bleed on everyone and then use this to consume them. I think we'd be better off using our item here. So we can give her card critical with Blessed Blade. I don't know if we actually need to. Their attacks apply 2 bleed for 1 turn. Let's do this first and then think about it. Okay, so if we use Hex Field, we apply 2 bleed. We don't know what her stats are, and I don't know if there's a way to find them at the moment. But it should be... She's a little bit less stronger than him in terms of offense. Should be around, I would guess, 50 or so. So this does 72. and 2 bleed. It probably wouldn't be enough without the critical. This applies marked. So then anytime we KO them, we get a card play refunded. Okay, who's attacking who? They're all attacking Scarlet Witch, so if we don't kill all 3 of them, she goes down. I think we go ahead and use Blessed Blade as well.
It's the least.
So I think we have to use Hexfield here. Is there some way that we can get this one in as well? If we move her... No, there... Well, actually, if we move her, yeah. If we move her there, all 3 of them should be in it. This gives up the shove, but maybe that's okay. Let's try this. So Hexfield... Yeah, now Hexfield gets all of them. Okay. I think that was the right play. All right.
Impressive.
Now, she's not corrupted. They are. So at the end of their turn, they're going to take damage, but they should both survive that. All right. So now we can use Winds of Watum to get rid of you. That's a quick card. So as long as we can slam you into something... Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, you're kidding me, man. All right. Let's use the Hunger. 2 marked to every enemy with bleed for free.
You asked for it.
All right, so they're marked. Okay. Consume all bleed on the target to... How much does she do, by the way? 72. So... Not that card, this card. That's a KO. Can we put 1 point of damage on him some other way? No. You've got 195, 104. That's 90. That's not enough. We're not going to play that. Can we get another quick card of some sort? Agamotto's Gaze. Draw the last 2 attacks played. We've only got 2 card plays left. If we play this, we draw 2 cards. And they all have marked. So as long as we can kill each of them with 1 attack. Now, he's the problem. We need some way to do damage to him that refunds a card play. That's not going to cut it. This gives drawn attacks plus 42 damage. So is this better than make them bleed? They all have bleed on them already. More bleed isn't going to do anything. So I do think if we have to gamble, we'll play this. But let me redraw this first. Astral Meditation. No. All right, we got to play Agamotto's Gaze here.
Let me show you the way.
This will give us 2 attack cards with extra damage on them. There we go. That's actually really good. So she can Hexfield again. And as long as she gets a KO, the card plays Oh, that's perfect. Okay, that's what we needed.
Maybe you should teach me that one.
Chain 3. 1, 2, 3.
Don't.
That's 1 shipment Hydra won't be receiving.
Okay. 3 turns, I think. I think that went really well. Only 2. Okay. Oh, we finished in 4 turns instead of 3. Okay, still really good. No wounds or no injuries, no KOs. I'm happy with that. And we got some common blueprints and some credits, and an epic gamma coil, and some experience for the Scarlet Witch. I'm pretty stoked on that mission. That went well. Okay. So, guys, I'm going to take a break here. As always, appreciate all my viewers. And if you have any comments on the series, leave them below the video, and I will do my best to respond. Other than that, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.